Hello and good afternoon. It's almost around almost 12:30 here. So I'm gonna take all my gum because that's bad. But let me just tell y'all, I wanted to ask y'all a question real quick because MejuanaMondays, of course, I'm on Tuesday. So if I'm ever late, I'll be here on Tuesday before, 1 o'clock. I'll be here to just talk to y'all and stuff. But I didn't do MejuanaMondays yesterday. I had a lot of stuff to do, and I really just had back to back to back stuff, and I never really got a moment to just come and talk to y'all. But I'm glad I did it today because my message today went exactly with what I want to talk about with y'all. So I always kind of talk to y'all about encouraging stuff and just to kind of hi Kevin, hi Tars, just to kind of put you in a encouraging mood for the week. Every Monday I'm here, MejuanaMondays, and I look forward to talking to y'all. Hi, and just seeing y'all, etc. So anywho, let me get right to it because I'm on my lunch break and I want to go and get some food because I'm starved. But anywho, so I asked the question, where are you? Because a lot of people feel like you're not at a place that you should be in your life, depending on your age or your education or what kind of situation that, you have put yourself in. You feel like you should be further than where you are. But sometimes, and most of the time, God puts you in that place because you have something to learn there. Hi. So I wanted to say that because we are often, ridiculed and talked about, or, people put these judgments on us about where and what we should be doing and stuff, but we all have our own paths to go on, in all honesty. And my Bible verse today basically said that it was like Romans 8:28. It basically said that with God, all things are possible, and basically he has this plan and path for your life that you're going to attain if you keep on working in it. And it's funny because I was talking to one of my friends and she's getting married and stuff. Congrats, boo. Hope you're watching. She's getting married or whatever, and she basically had been invited to this event, and it was like nothing that, it was just so random, her getting invited to this event. And the event had nothing to do with what she works in, had nothing to do with her hobbies or the things that she likes to do on the side. But she decided, okay, I've been invited by some random person, I'm gonna go to the event. And guess who she met at the event? Her husband. Which is funny because she had no intentions on going to the event. She don't even know how she got invited to the event. She just was like, maybe I'll meet some cool people or whatever. She ended up meeting her fiance, should I say. And it's going to be her husband next year. Which was so cool to me because to me that meant she was in this place that she didn't plan on being in, just like most of us are in a lot of places that we don't plan on being in our life, just physically, mentally, emotionally, and we wonder why we are there. And sometimes we have blessings in those places that we didn't even realize were there. And that's what God is trying to get you to understand. In the places that you feel like you probably shouldn't be, or you should be further than where you are in your life, or you should be doing more than what you are doing in your life, you feel like, oh, I shouldn't be here. Why am I here? I should be here. And you have all these expectations of yourself in your life at the time right now. But in all honesty, God wants you to see something where you are right now. And once you see that, you will move on to your next step. But you have to see where you are right now and the blessings that he has for you in the time and place that you are right now. Instead of looking at it like, oh, I'm just supposed to be here and I'm supposed to be further. Right now, my challenge for you this week is to look at where you are right now and try to reveal your blessings in the space that you are right now in your life. Because until we figure that out, until we see what we have currently in our lives that's great and that's wonderful, and the blessings, you might not be, in the best place where you live right now, but you might have all the support of your family. You might not be in the best job that you feel like you should be in right now, but you have a job that pays every week. You don't have to worry about that. It pays your bills. You might not be doing exactly what you want to do, but you don't realize your smile every day might be helping the next person. So I really want you to understand that where you are right now does not mean that that's your final destination. It just might be a part of your journey that you have to go on. And what you need to realize is that it's also a blessing, even if you're in a bad space right now. Because guess what? You're still alive and you're still able to go through tomorrow. You have another day tomorrow. You know, it's not promised, but when you get to that next day, it's like, I'm still here. I'm still surviving. Because we go through the worst things and we think that's the end. Like, it's the worst thing. Like, nothing could be worse than what I'm going through right now. But think about last year, what you went through. Think about the year before that. Think about 5 years ago, what you went through in your life. I was actually talking to one of my friends and I was telling them something that was happening to me now. And then I said, but 5 years ago, and I had to think back to 5 years ago because that's the statement I made. And it was crazy because I thought about my life 5 years ago and I thought about who I was 5 years ago. And I was like, whoo, I'm glad I'm not that person anymore. You know, and God will make those changes in your life from where you were to where you are, even in the space that you are in. But you first have to realize the blessings that you already currently have. Instead of thinking that, oh my God, there's so much more out there, you have to be happy where you are right now. Even if you feel like you should have so much more, you have to be thankful for what you actually are in right now, because that space that you're in right now is a blessing. For you to be able to be there breathing healthy, be able to do more. You have a choice and a chance every day in your life to be better and do better than the day before. Like, I literally started my week last week. So, oh my God, I just feel like I could not be on time last week. I was like 5 minutes late, 7 minutes late. And it's funny because I was kind of like earlier than everybody else too. I was still like on time, but my job does not really care about that. But the crazy part about that was I just did not feel like I could get a break. Like, I woke up late like every day last week. And it was like, oh my God, like every day I'm going to be 5 minutes late. Because I know how long it takes me to do everything that I need to do. And so I got to work and I still was happy. I still was in a great mood. I still was smiling. I still was like, hey, good morning. You know, no matter what kind of morning I had, I didn't put that off on the next person. And I had to understand that, okay, I got a job where I don't have to worry about like being a couple of minutes late and they're gonna be looking at you like, oh, the clock, because I work for somebody else right now. So I had to think about those blessings, that I have a flexible job where if I came in a little late, I could stay a little late, or they don't even care. They'll just be like, oh yeah, you know, we know you'll do everything that needs to be done on your project, so you know, we're not even worried about that. We're not clocking you. So that's what I'm saying. You have to understand that the things that are in your life right now are blessings, even if they seem minimal. Those minimal things, you know how people say it's not always the big things, it's the small things. Those are small things. I can come to my work and I can talk to you guys right now on my lunch break, and I can talk to you you know, online, and you know, send encouraging messages. I can do that throughout the day at my job that I'm getting paid for while I'm doing my actual job. So to me, you have to understand the blessings that are right in front of you. You have to look at those and you have to be thankful for those blessings. So that's why I asked, where are you? Because sometimes we forget where we are, and you need to send a pin, basically. You know, you send a pin on like Google Maps or whatever, MapQuest. Send a pin at where you are to yourself. Like, this is where I am. And realize you've gotten through so many things in your life to get to this point that it's going to be better. You could do better. Your life will get better. It's better than it was when you were going through the last things. And it'll be better tomorrow. So that's my Miana Mondays. I already gave you your challenge this week. So I hope to talk to you guys next week on Monday, though. Let's try to get Monday. And before the end of the month, hopefully we'll have a different format. So just waiting for editing. It's a long process. But I will talk to you guys next Monday, and I hope you have a great week. Make sure you follow my page, Miana Mondays. You could tweet me at Miana, or you can also Instagram me at Miana Mondays as well. So you guys have a great day. Have a great week.